Hello everybody, this is my 1955 Gravely Model LI garden tractor. I bought this machine last year and just finished restoring it this spring, so I figured I'd bring it outside, do a quick video to kind of show you the finished product and explain what all had to be done on this. I had bought this from a young man who I believe inherited an estate, and the gentleman who owned this before had kind of a Frankenstein mid-60s Gravely that he used to clear snow, and I think he had bought this at an auction as a parts machine because there was a bidder number grease painted on the hood. But the young man who had it now was going to sell everything for scrap, so I bought this tractor and a few implements off of him. When I bought it, I couldn't even tell if the engine was locked up or not. It's an electric start, as you can tell, and the starter chain was rusted solid. I didn't bring the tools with me to pop that off of there, so I did not know what I was getting into when I bought this. I got lucky. The engine wasn't locked up, but the exhaust valve was stuck pretty hard on it. I ended up having to replace that exhaust valve, lap the valves in on it. Thankfully, the cylinder was within specs, so all I had to do was hone it out, put new rings in it. The bottom end was good. Of course, had to rebuild the carburetor, get the magneto working, all the normal stuff. So let's take a quick walk around. The tires that are on it are the ones that came with the machine. Thankfully, they weren't really dry rotted, so I was able just to clean them up, and I had to put some Armor All on and make them look a little nicer, but they seem to work out pretty good. I don't have a battery on it yet. I really need to do that. I've just been starting it with a little, jumper pack. Of course, I had to strip everything down on it, strip all the paint, all the rust off of it, repaint everything. I got lucky. It had sat in the garage for a long time, so it really wasn't too bad. It was mostly just all surface rust. Carburetor cleaned up well. Magneto just needed the points cleaned and set. The only update that I did to this machine was I removed the canister filter and I swapped it out to a screw-on filter, just because I'm planning on using this machine a lot. I wanted to make sure I could keep a nice clean oil filter on it, and I did add a pressure gauge just because I wanted one on there. Other than that, I think it's pretty much all original. Like I said, it's an electric start, so I had to put a new chain on it. The sediment bowl was destroyed. I had to put new sediment bowl on it, new muffler, a bunch of other parts. The exhaust side air deflector was missing, so I had to order one of those. GT Gravely parts, I bought all that stuff from him. Quick service, great parts. I couldn't ask for anything more. But other than that, like I said, most of it was cosmetic. I didn't have to tear into the bottom end of the engine. Didn't have to tear into the transmission. The clutches and everything seemed to be working good. I got lucky on this project. It could have been a complete basket case. The only really bad part of this was the gas tank. It had, near as I could tell, this machine had sat for a very, very long time. The gas tank was about half full of varnish and nasty crust, about a 1/4 inch thick layer of crust on top of the varnish. I had to chip all of that out, and it was several rounds of electrolysis and shaking the gas tank with a chain and vinegar to get it cleaned out. And in all honesty, it probably would have been easier if I'd have just sourced out another fuel tank, but I was being stubborn. I wanted to use the one that was on it. Now it runs really good, starts right up. I've mowed my lawn a few times with it. I just put this reel mower on it today. I bought that with another machine about a month ago and hadn't had a chance to use it or test it out yet. Everything seems to work good on that. But that is my 1955, all nice and finished and ready to do anything I need with it.